That split second where a driver commits to the inside line, the tires scream for grip, and the world shrinks down to a single apex. For us F1 fans, it's the high-stakes chess match of Max Verstappen or the clinical precision of Lewis Hamilton. But behind the glitz of the Paddock Club, there's a world that is much grittier, much louder, and honestly way more stressful. Welcome to the world of Formula 4. Today we're talking about an anime I believe captured the racing spirit better than almost anything else I've seen on screen. This is Overtake. And this is why, when these two worlds of anime and real-world racing collide, we get something truly special. First, let's talk shop. Who made this? Overtake was produced by Studio TROYCA to celebrate their 10th anniversary. If that name sounds familiar, it's because it was directed by Ei Aoki, the man who gave us the dark, intense spectacle of Fate Zero. But why a racing anime? Aoki didn't want to make Initial D 2.0. He wanted to capture the technical reality of the FIA global pathway. To do this, they brought in Naoki Hattori as the supervisor. For the non-F1 nerds out there, Hattori is like a big deal. Overtake isn't a show about the power of friendship making a car go faster. It's a show about tire deg, sponsor logos, and the crushing realization that sometimes talent isn't enough if your bank account is empty. In real life, F4 is where the dream begins. It's the very first step out of kart racing. You're pretty much a teenager. This is what I think to be is the natural selection process in most drivers' careers. In Overtake, we follow Haruka Asahina, a high schooler driving for Komaki Motors. This is a tiny, family-run privateer team. In the F1 world, Haruka is basically a young Charles Leclerc, but if he had to start with the budget of a local go-kart track. The show perfectly illustrates the hierarchy. You have the big teams like Bell Sorriso, who are essentially the Ferrari or Red Bull of this F4 world. They have the telemetry, the spare parts, and the shiny trailers. Then you have Komaki, who are fighting for every scrap of rubber. Here's where the two worlds collide. The dirty air effect. This show actually respects aerodynamics. You see Haruka struggling in the wake of other cars, losing downforce, a struggle every F1 driver has complained about since the 2022 regulation change. If you're unfamiliar with that, they had a change in the aerodynamics of the cars, and it affected downforce because people were taking advantage of downforce. If you don't know what downforce is, I don't know what to tell you. Tire management. There's a plot point about scuffed tires and heating cycles. The show understands that a race isn't won just by flooring it. It's won by managing the friction between the rubber and asphalt. And, of course, the privateer struggle. Seeing Haruka's team scramble for a sponsor is the most F1 thing ever. They even nailed the photography side of it by introducing this character named Koya. His plot points persist throughout the series as a photographer who struggles to take a photo due to a traumatic incident in his past. He, however, finds the spirit to be a photographer again due to Haruka's pure determined drive to win. That determination rubbed off on him, and that determination also rubs off on the viewer. When I was watching F1 for the first time, I couldn't help but feel that same sense of determination and excitement that Koya felt. And honestly, that's why I think he might be my favorite character in the show, even though he's nothing really to do with racing or anything like that. In F1, we see the finished product. In Overtake, we get to see the cost of that product, the loneliness of the cockpit, the weight of being the one person responsible for the hard work of an entire garage. When Haruka says he doesn't need anyone, he's echoing that classic elite, ego-driven driver persona. But as the show progresses, we see the truth. Nobody reaches the F1 grid alone. Overtake isn't just a sports anime. It's a love letter to the engineering, the sacrifice, and the sheer audacity of trying to become one of the 20 best drivers in the world. If you're a car enthusiast and haven't seen Overtake, This is your sign, bro. Well, like I said, and I'm gonna say in more technical terms now, you're missing out on the most authentic depiction of the road to F1 ever put to screen in an animated version of it. It's technical, heart-wrenching, and it's a reminder of why we wake up at 7 in the morning on a Sunday, mind you, to watch cars go in circles. But to me, it's never just circles. That's just life itself. Thank you guys so much for watching. This is quite a turnaround from some of the videos that you're used to seeing me make. I am a very big car enthusiast. I don't know if you guys know that. I have a 2026 GR freaking Corolla, guys. I love that thing. Let me know what you guys think of Overtake, and let me know if you're gonna go watch it. Anyways, please like and subscribe if you want to see more content like this, or just more content out of me in the future, because that's how you can support me to make more videos. Yes. I'll see you in the next one.